Pope Francis received a group of bikers in his last audience before vacation began. Along with the Italian bikers were also the KM Solidarity. They're a very special NGO made up of a group of Spanish bikers. They use their passion for motors to help those in need. They traveled to Rome from Spain, covering on their motorcycles more than 1,149 miles in 5 days.
Our arms and our legs hurt, and above all, it's so hot. It was not so hot when we first began our trip, until we reached Toulouse. From then on, it got hotter as we entered further into Italy, so much hotter.
At the audience, the Pope blessed their helmet. It features a drawing of Jordan, where they'll be bringing the helmet next year. This trip will be sponsored by BMW, and the funds will go to Jordanian refugees. KM Solidarity plans to travel there to continue raising money for refugees. There, a priest called Father Carlos Jar helps Iraqis who have fled the war.
He receives all refugees, both in the church itself and in his office. For example, he has 2 families in his office. These refugees are both Christians and Muslims, all fleeing from the Islamic State. They go there as there's a first reception center they find in Amman, which is the capital of Jordan. We plan to do another trip at the end of the year to visit Jordan and see the camp and the people. We will then go again in March. The idea is to fly there because it is dangerous to go to those areas by motorcycle. However, the stretch between Jordan and the camp will be by motorcycle, sponsored by BMW.
These bikers personally paid for this trip in order to dedicate the proceeds exclusively to refugees. They will now return to Spain, however this time by ferry. When not on a motorcycle, Eduardo works for an insurance company and Ismael in the prevention of occupational hazards. They'll return to their daily routine until their next motorcycle adventure.